Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, so here he is right now at present, the best we have to offer at 145 pounds, the undisputed featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And you want to talk about a championship performance as betting underdog. A lot of people look at Rafael dos Anjos back in the day against Showtime Pettis. How about what Volkanovski did in outclassing Max Holloway to realize UFC gold? And he's just starting to put it all together. So it's a scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division to think just how good this Volkanovski could be now, having made those improvements since winning the belt against him. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Remains to be seen, but certainly confidence was not an issue in our midweek fighter meeting with Alexander the Great. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kicks, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explosive to you. And when he gets his hands on, he wants to slide. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body.
Nice block.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Push kick there to the body. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Massive right hand. Just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski.
Big double leg, double change.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Volko. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Volkanovski.
Oh, right into mouth. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lee getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done. Lee's in half guard. Round two is next.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Nice side kick. Volkanovski gets caught by another side kick. Why fix it? Not broken. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive. Back and forth we go.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after 10.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Getting him out here. That was a slick transition.
Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lee. Less than 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Volkanovski.
Oh, into the mouth.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski.
Seconds left in the round.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of the position.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Good round.
All right, looking good, looking good. Breathe. Yeah, breathe. You got that one. That was beautiful. Nice.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Lee gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Whiffs on the right hand. Right on the button.
And he's throwing his punches with some conviction. You know, he's actually trying to make a statement when he throws.
Finds his range with the jab. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Hook to the head there by Lee.
Nice single.
Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, nice.
Lee's in half guard. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, Volkanovski is back in full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, man. Settle down. Listen, you are taking way too much damage to the body, man. All right? Remember how we trained for this. All right? You're not protecting the body.
All right, well, that was a crazy round. I don't know if we should laud the chin of his opponent or give him the credit for landing head kick after head kick.
When the head kicks land this often on the video game, it's because player 1 understands the game much better than player 2. Tell your friend how to play the game, teach him how to block, or teach him how to throw the head kick too.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You gotta get back off that stool and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. They're so evenly matched. They're going tick-tack.
Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Shot to the body, now block. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand there. Oh, huge left. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Volkanovski gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. This is a terrible position.
Do it. Punches up and lands to the head. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Checks that leg kick. Under a minute to go. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, misses with the jab. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
This is it, last round. You're losing. You listening to me? You're losing, man. You got to go out there and use your striking. You got to put together some combinations for him. I want you to put him against the cage.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Let me see that hook there.
That shot is blocked by Lee. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. It cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head. Oh, he does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so much for the judges. It's been back and forth.
It's been so close. I would not want to be sitting at the judges' table right now. I don't know who's winning this fight.
Volkanovski going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, nice right hand by Yeah. Hit the half guard.
And right into side control. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. Now the hammer fist here by Lee. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Lee's strike attempt there is blocked. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Oh, that body kick landed.
20 seconds to go in the fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, so a very close fight over 25 minutes between the two guys who are undeniably the two best in the world in this division. For my money, I think we got a new champion.
Yeah, I believe we got a new champion. But, John, of course it's close. As you said, they're the two best fighters in this division in the entire world. What would you expect when two of the best are locked in the octagon together but a close fight? I believe it's close, but I do believe we should hear Andu.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster wants to take their cracks against one of the founding fathers of mixed